This alarm sounds exactly like my alarm clock.
Hello, back to the bottom. Very speech. Today I'll be back with Ori Yume Mirai. The alarm does not sound like mine. Fun fact, the alarm sound that I have set up for my phone is the fucking the boss fight theme against the Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Including like the very ominous and quiet intro, which means my fucking alarm essentially has two stages where it starts, and if I'm in like I'm in a lighter sleep, I wake up from that already. But at the latest, I wake up when suddenly the fucking trumpets start blaring. Like the entire time, it's like ominous strings, and suddenly. Anyways, let us not faff about. There is Rikka to be had. It's not my alarm. Look at the time. It's an hour earlier than I usually get up. But I'm not tired at all. I get up and stretch. Open the window and look outside. Clean air and gentle light of morning greet me. And no morning could feel as good. It's something new. Usually when I wake up, the sunlight's already swelled to summer heat and the cicadas are making a racket in the trees. Oops, shouldn't just stand here. There'd be no point in waking up early if I end up being late to go pick her up. I head towards the bathroom to wash up. I do one last look over the house and lock the front door. I have more than enough time to walk all the way to Rikka's place. I wonder why I'm getting so excited about picking up my girlfriend. My body feels so alive. I think going to school is going to be a lot of fun from now on. Plus she and I connected physically for the first time yesterday. Just remembering it tickles my heart. I hope Rikka feels the same way. Oh yeah, someone's been fucking rewatching my old ReHoshi Ori Yume Mirai videos, and by god... they need to stop pointing out me fucking up what I say.
Is it like every time you have like a misread or something?
No, like even just me accidentally saying City Mall instead of City Hall without realizing it.
Oh.
Like, examples like that. Or other times where I just was completely fucking stupid. Like one scene where I just like, it's dark, MC is waking up, and I just have like, oh, they're gonna, like, fucking, the lover's gonna be naked next to him, isn't it? Either that or blowjob, morning blowjob. And I just, for some reason, despite out loud saying I have a bad feeling here, I just don't pull up the censorship and have to fucking edit all of a sudden.
Oh dear.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways. I think I feel the same way. Alright, I bought something nice to eat for tomorrow. Hold on. I need to look up the specific names for the cuts. Apparently the one is pork neck steak and the other is okay, that one's easy. It's the other is beef flank. I'm gonna have some good tomorrow. Like, the original plan was for me to make it today, but then, like, the fucking darling little sister and idiotic father decide suddenly that they want to order something. I say idiotic father because this man knows that his stomach does not do well with spicy stuff.
Oh no.
He wants
But he went for it
a
anyway.
fucking pizza diavolo. And when I told him, no, you're not getting a fucking pizza diavolo, you're just gonna complain about your stomach being upset again. Like, do you want a fucking regular ass goddamn, like, I don't know, salami pizza, chicken pizza, like salami pizza, fucking prosciutto, like anything like that? Fucking regular ass dinner? No, if I can't have Diablo, I don't want anything. So in the end, I had to call this fucking dude, like, listen, do you have like a mild version of pizza Diavolo? Like, do you know how fucking stupid this feels to ask for like a mild version of a pizza that specifically is just there to be spicy? It's like asking like, hey, can I have like a mild Thai curry?
At that point, they're just thinking that you're putting the moron into oxymoron.
The man is not the brightest sometimes. Just realized I did not need to put this in the fucking fridge. I did it. No, well. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say. Like, I was wondering, like, this tastes different from usual. Wonder why. Oh, I put it in the fridge. Oh, wait, no, it's not the thing that I usually buy when I go to the place where I went shopping today. Because I got this from another place last week. And this one is supposed to go into the fucking fridge. Because they actually have cherry wine again, instead of having to go with red mead. Oh, hey, would you look at that anime, fucking Callum. The thing that Morgan sent me a couple of days ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I just saw it while scrolling down Twitter, and I thought, you know
I
what?
can even
I
go-
don't know what this is.
I can
but...
even go I can even go fetch my exact reaction to the fucking tweet. There we go. I hate it. Morgan proceeds to say, good. And yeah, like, be happy you don't get the reference. Be fucking happy you don't get the reference.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, I have a
Morgan.
feeling there's some dog shit behind it.
Yes, her skin is the one getting peeled.
Okay, yep, Yep, don't need more detail than that.
Use this to cleanse yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's a good cleanser, actually.
Yeah, literally, fucking Morgan sent me this. Let me just reply to it. You wanna go ahead and guess what I replied?
I don't have a single clue.
Umu. Yes, it's a picture of Nero. For the people that are confused. Alright. Morning. She smiles as she greets me. It's the same morning exchange as always, but something feels different from before. It's kind of ticklish. So my words grinning. You ready to go?
準備できてるわ。
Nick walks over to a chair and table and grabs a school bag and a cute-looking bag. I know that. You made lunch, right?
ありがとう。
Place my hand on the bottom of the bag as I take it from her so I don't drop it. It's still slightly warm. Did you just put rice in this or something?
昨日のうちから入れると硬くなって美味しくなくなるから。
Fresh made lunch. I want to eat it right away.
お昼までの辛抱よ。
Two of us walk to the front door. Put on my shoes, but Rikka stops still. What's wrong? Forget something?
そうね。忘れ物をしてるわ。あなたが。
Huh? Me? What'd I forget?
忘れ物してない？
Nothing really comes to mind. Don't have any gym clothes, but I don't have gym today. Rikka hasn't looked inside my bag, so it's not like she'd know what's inside anyway. I get it now. That was a bit dumb of me. I hold Rikka by the shoulders and pull her closer. Let her come off.
いってらっしゃい。
Alright, you adorable pieces of shit.
私も行ってきます。
And only then do the two of us hold hands and leave the house. It's finally lunch break. Lunchtime with Rikka.
頭使うとお腹減っちゃうわよね。もうペコペコよ。
We said just with Rikka. Interloper. Shakes fist angrily.
I have a better idea, Eagle.
What? No, I rather think that's a good one.
I said I have a better idea.
Oh, better. Sorry, I think you said bad. You're right. It is better.
I do always have to make sure, especially that it's properly audible. In order to make it actually properly audible, you have to like pull with a vigor. Anyways, what the fuck are you doing here? And why might you be here, Sagawa?
さっきも言ったじゃない。一緒に食べましょうって。
I think that your friend would be considerate of things like this, don't you?
あー、リッカのお弁当は取るだけで、横取りとかつまみ食いしないから。取るだけよ、取る。そんなことよりさっさと見せなさいよ。愛妻弁当。愛妻って。
I bet I really only take photos, alright?
わかってるってば。
Undo the neatly tied cloth placemat and open the lid.
おー、彩り鮮やかね。種類も豊富で野菜も取れるし、栄養バランスも考えられてそう。彼は味の濃いものが好きなんだけど、塩分は少し控えめにしてるわ。
Oh, Scott, I would probably need a wife like fucking Rikka because I eat way too much stuff. I put way too much salt on stuff. I need me someone that fucking watches out so I don't fucking accidentally cause myself sodium poisoning.
Yeah, you don't give yourself a heart attack from overdosing on salt.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
意識しないとついつい取りすぎてしまうもの。取りすぎは何でも体に悪いわ。
What? Really? I don't think I've ever thought of your food wasn't strong enough, though.
わざと水分を少なくしたり、少量でも工夫次第でしっかりと味がつくのよ。量産してるわね。
Sagawa's been taking photos this entire time.
That's a good technique, actually, reducing moisture. Because unfortunately, being from the north of England, I can tell you have everything swimming in gravy. I don't like gravy. So, that's not a bad idea. Sorry,
Gravy depends on what you eat with it. Like, I hear people putting gravy on fries, and I want to fucking execute somebody.
You wouldn't like a lot of my friends, then.
Actually, I don't think the pistol's gonna be enough for this.
Some of the people I knew back in the north of England, frankly, they're gonna need
The
more
sawed-off.
ammunition than there is.
This requires the sawed-off rifle.
Yes, the sawed-off M4. Fantastic. Oh, you got it working?
Huh? No.
Oh.
The stock just makes noises because there's something in the back to counterbalance the weight.
Alright, just sounds like a
Now,
electric motor.
now it kind of looks like a fucking bolter. Like an
You give me the wonderful mental image of a Space Marine busting into this room and throwing a Rikka out the window, and then running out again.
Wait, hold on.
Fan artists, please.
No, we don't do violence to Rikka, if anything, Natsuki.
No. Sorry, not Rikka. Sorry, I meant.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck are you...
I do
like,
apologise. I made a terrible mess there.
Like,
Wrong person. Sorry, go and recover, Rikka, please.
like you can't tell that it mildly looks like a bolter pistol.
Ready to dispense the Emperor's justice.
Yeah, I'm going back to the previous thing, yeah, we like said, right, we like yeet Natsuki out the window and whatnot already. I think we
Yeah. Follow the Emperor. Whee!
We we will cast her with beans. Huh?
男を捕まえとくには胃袋をつかめってよく言うじゃない。瀬川さん、私そんなつもりじゃ。
Yeah, I might be right. I already think Rika's cooking is the best at this point.
だそうよ、リッカ。瀬川さんの前であまり嬉しいこと言わないで。顔がニヤニヤしちゃうわ。
He's doing her best to hold her expression back from melting into a smile.
でも残念ね。このお弁当には一つ足りないものがあるわ。
何
かしら。
Doesn't look like anything is missing from what I can say. It looks delicious.
バカップルっぽさよ。
No. With you in the room, there's plenty of cringiness.
Yeah, Catherine cringeworthy over here.
Yeah.
I do feel the need to just hold on. I do feel the need to just point something out real quick because hold on. This is fucking I don't know if any of y'all are going to understand this reference.
You know, I can think of it in the back of my mind, but I can't place it.
Hold on, I'm gonna check if I can find it real quick. Hold on, what? Hold on, I need to go to YouTube for this. I think that's gonna be easier to find there. Come on, this can't be that fucking difficult to find.
There follows a very long but complicated context search.
This video is never easy to find for some retarded goddamn reason. Why is this always so fucking difficult? No, I'm not trying to look for the fucking Mirabelle memes. Like, literally nothing I've looked up has anything to do with Mirabelle. Mirabelle's funny. Mirabelle studio animations are great. Not what I'm looking for. on. Why must you be so cruel to me? Searches. God, why can I not find this? Like, I will always never find it when I'm actively looking for it and then just stumble upon it like a fucking day later and it pisses me off.
And then you message it to everybody saying, "This is it! This is the what I was on
Nah,
about."
then usually I forget to text people about it.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Found it. It's from fucking Red Muffler Man.
That is the name.
Fucking here it is.
I mean, Chad, to be fair, it's not just Arc players. I'm a Shiki player. I DP out of my bed. Like, I get up in the mornings, nice, big stretch, and then a kick I don't even understand. Out of the bed, hit the ground. Sometimes I DP my cat, but he's usually pretty good about blocking it. He punishes me, and then I start the day with half of my health. Such is the way of life.
A kick I don't even understand. Out of my bed. Sometimes I DP my can, but he's usually pretty good about blocking it. He punishes me, and I start my day at half health. I love that clip so much. Not a big size, Rikka tips her head in confusion.
リッカのお弁当は普通に愛妻弁当すぎるのよ。よく漫画とかであるじゃない？桜伝部でハート作るとか。そんなことしないわ。
But enemies of it before when I saw it in manga. You're stupid. But if I saw someone with a lunch like that in real life, I'd probably roll my eyes and say that as screw loose. I think I'd be more surprised than happy if I opened it and saw that.
二人してつまんないわね。バカップルなんてやってられるの付き合って最初くらいって聞くわよ。今からそれじゃすぐに恋人としての刺激も減ってきて悲しい結末が。
Come on, don't say stuff like that.
ねえ、作ってほしい？ハートの桜伝部。
The shattered fish heart lunchbox from Rikka, huh?
愛情
I'm going to end my life.
リッカ特製のお弁当よ。召し上がれ。
This is not Rikka. This is some weird phantom taking her form. Begone, Slaneshi demon. Be gone from my
Oh, the
sight.
Emperor.
I am pure and loyal.
Is now a good time to mention I've been painting custodes lately.
You've mentioned that before, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it wasn't on recording, so go ahead and mention it again.
So yeah, I've been painting custodes wardens lately.
I've restarted
finished.
Warhammer 3, and I'm currently playing Icket Claw.
Alright, I'm working on Warhammer 40k Battle Sector on Steam. Australian friend recommended it to me.
Oh.
Like, I don't know why, but yesterday I just felt like starting it again, so I booted it up since I can actually have it installed while having other games installed, and also it runs smoothly. And I literally just opened the fucking racist tab and just like streamed it and just told Kira fucking pick a fucking race. His immediate reaction, Skaven. And then I like showed him all the Skaven heroes. Told him to pick one. Icket Claw. Okay, so big weapons man. Oh, okay, that sounds like me. It's like Kira says. Then I proceeded to today ask Yuri who he would want me to play as. He said Bretonia, so I proceeded to ignore his opinion.
I'd have given you a challenge and suggested Barak Far. Dwarves.
I mean, to be fair, the dwarves are easy in Warhammer 3.
I actually tried the Bretonia in Warhammer 1 until it killed my PC. They weren't that bad. They were manageable.
The problem is not the difficulty of play. The problem is the French.
Yeah, true.
When I was my first fighters, it always comes back to the French.
Because it does. Actually, I'm watching a fucking Deus video right now. Fucking SMT content creator. I recently saw his video of him doing the super bosses with no demons in in SMT5 Vengeance, but I never watched the regular video, so I'm rewatching that, and I find out the man is like African from like a certain area, and people started calling him French because during one video he accidentally showed like his quote unquote his language, which was shown to be French because that specific province in Africa, I say province, that specific part of Africa used to be a French province.
Okay.
And therefore their state language, which officially is French. And so people saw that and just assumed the man is French. So he just told them, like, no, he's African, specifically in context because he talked about Onyankopon and, was it Mwandi? It was not Mwandi. Was it Weaver Stories, I think? Hold on. African Story. God, which was it? Who was it again? Anansi. That was the name. Because those two characters are added in SMT5 Vengeance, and he literally heard stories of Anansi as a kid, so he was very happy about that. And then then after I was at the end, so yeah, I'm African, so if you fucking call me French one more goddamn time. Anyways, oh, it's dazzlingly pink. Are these our faces? There's a decoration of our smiling faces in the center of a heart-shaped spread of shredded fish.
いつもあなたのそばにいたいもの。
I'm taking psychic damage here.
私から
Okay, yeah, I'm taking both physical and psychic. Thank you.
Hold on, let me, let's see. Oh, spells. Oh, never mind. There we go. Spells that cause psychic damage. Let's see. Which one does this sound like? I don't think this is a Ralthim's Psychic Lance. It could be a Dissonant Whispers, I guess. Not an Antagonize. Antagonize would be more negative. Tasha's Mind Whip. I guess this is Whiplash. It would be Vicious Mockery if this was playing out in Rikka's mind right now, because quite frankly, this is a mockery to Rikka's character. It could be Feeble Mind. What was insinuation again? You unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within range, impairing its ability to make decisions. I mean, I guess it is a conflicting desire to Ryosuke right now, but not to us. There's a fucking spell just called Weird. You know what? It's probably Psychic Scream, because this is making me want to scream.
You have no mouth and you must scream.
So yeah, considering fucking what spell list is Psychic Scream on? Psychic Scream is on spell lists of... Okay, I don't even need the other classes. Clearly, Natsuki is a level 20 bard. The other options would be Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard, and out of these, Bard makes the most sense. Funny, considering that Rikka would also kind of be Bard if we go for the piano angle. Anyways, I'm not reading that.
食べるのはお弁当の方よ。
I know I said people who would do that have kind of a screw loose, but I think I might want to try it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
あんた今猛烈に食べたいって思ったでしょ。
Whatever could you be talking about? Ha 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 ha.
素直に食べたいですって言っちゃえばいいのに。男ってなんでこうおかしな意地張るんだか。
I would love to eat one.
開き直り早っ。
I mean, of course, only if you're okay with it, Rikka. His lunchbox looks delicious, and I just...
You poke it.
Imagine, like, after he's about to start that, I just love it. Like, Ryosuke's mind's
jams
just...
it into his mouth.
No, Ryosuke's mind just fucking whites out completely and just sits there like he's got a fucking fresh lobotomy.
Brain B-sod moment, yeah.
I was just thinking something like that might be nice every now and then, you know?
あんた必死ね。
Of course, anything to get a love-filled lunch from Rikka. I take in both nutrients and affection from Rikka's lunches, so what do you say?
今度やってみるわ。でもあまり期待しないでね。はあ、なんだかね。ま、よろしくやってるようで何よりよ。
ん？
タイトル音楽室のバカップル卒アル候補ね。立派な青春の1ページありがとうございました。
Please don't say youth. Since Kakinuka, that has been my trigger word.
No, I don't blame you.
I swear to God, it's like no scene can finish without at least one mention of youth sometimes.
It makes me die a little each time I see it, honestly.
Especially because, like,
Surprising.
youth has, for some reason, has to be like a giga fucking strict concept. Like, no one can enjoy, like, their own, like, youth in their own way. It has to be like, oh yeah, like, hanging out with friends, doing this and that. That's what youth is. Some people just, like, want to do their own shit.
Yeah.
Like, I will always take, for example, like, Rikka-Route. Fucking... if you haven't checked out yet, go ahead and close your ears, people. Yeah, Yu gets fucking, tries to take on more shifts at the job. Hibiki comes in and essentially just fucking makes the goddamn manager reduce his shift. It's like without even consulting without even consulting you, and it's just like, what the fuck would you have done if he specifically took more shifts because he wanted to buy something?
True. I mean, that happens enough times, especially like in this day and age. Like,
not to mention that the man still needs the money in order to afford fucking food and house.
Live. Yeah.
And then he's made to work anyways. Just, you know, unpaid.
Like, the only thing I could say in that example is say if if you could tell it's taken a huge toll on their actual body and mental state kind of thing, then it's like, yeah, they should probably take.
Yeah, but funnily enough, the part that ended up taking a toll on his mind and body was the fucking work he was doing for goddamn Hibiki. Like, I say, like, when he suddenly shouted at Hibiki during the last part that I recorded, and then immediately apologized, it's just like, no, don't fucking apologize.
Yeah.
You had a fucking point. She is too fucking far up her own goddamn ideals that she does not think realistically, and you have to fucking wipe up the garbage. Like, she wants to put on this festival, and she is continuously fucking coming to your place and interrupting your work for her own stupid bullshit, like demanding to watch him pee because he saw her during an accident, which I wish was not a fucking scene anyways.
Yeah.
Constantly interrupting his work, causing him to have to work more. And then go like, oh, by the way, we're gonna do like a youth club activity. We're gonna help fucking tutor these kids. You're gonna come along. He's like, okay, either I come along, and I fucking and we don't do this fucking festival anymore because I'm not gonna be able to fucking finish the work, or I'm gonna do the work and not come. And she immediately calls him a blockhead, like it's his fault. Like, what the fuck?
Like, there's no winning there.
Like, it really just feels like Hibiki was supposed to have another character trait to balance out the selfishness, but it just got scrapped because we already have like the matured side in Nagiko and like the teasing prankish side in Hijiri, so they just weren't left with any fucking options. Hold on, wait a second, what? Lunch break continued on noisily. Days like these aren't so bad every now and then. We're having an event organization committee meeting for the first time since our exam hiatus.
Yeah, how did you get on?
And now I think about it, she graduated from here, didn't she? She probably has the strategies and mindset for the exam all figured out. She's the perfect person to ask for help studying. I guess she's referring to when they were talking about before exams. Sorry. Can't tell if Rikka's amazing or if Sega was just lucky. How many guys stop around here? The amount of money on the line's going up crazy fast.
昔俺とエースを争ってたお前が聞いて呆れるな。彼女ができてすっかり牙を抜かれたんじゃないか。
No, mate, it's just not debrained.
Yeah.
What did you say? Just say? Well, can't back down after hearing that now, can I? I don't know what kind of scores we're talking about for Sego and Shuichi, but I had Rikka helping me steady this time. I feel pretty good about how I did too. I'm not gonna lose.
じゃあ私も参加していいかな。杏仁豆腐食べたいなって。私も混ぜてもらおうかしら。
Oh my god.
No.
Keep going.
セガはやっぱ争い事とか賭け事って良くないな。We are the world だ。
Coward.
Yeah.
そうね。ナンバーワンじゃなくてオンリーワンよ。比べるものじゃないわ。
So the curtain falls on our competition before it even begins.
まあ雑談はさておきだ。我らが夏の一大イベント七夕祭りまで残り半月ほどになった。今週が終われば夏休みに入るが、委員会は例年通り継続して活動する。強制ではないけど出られる人は可能な限り出てほしい。はい。
We all nod in unison.
俺からの話は以上だ。次は七夕祭りの各担当の責任者。まずはコンサート班から。
コンサート班責任者の石塚です。今年も学内出演者からプログラム調整等の相談が多数寄せられています。そこで今週水曜日の放課後に出演者を集めて会議を行う予定です。他にも夏休みに入る前に片付けておかなければならない課題が山積していますので、コンサート班は今週は忙しくなることを覚悟してください。
はい。じゃあ次は高野菜班。
We'll get to work on our own stuff after the meeting. When everyone's here already.
そうじゃないかな。なんだか賑やかだよ。
I can hear lots of noise from inside the classroom. Ogawa sent me a line message about how she's going to be late because she's helping out with her classes Tanabata festival work, so it's probably Osaka and Yukimura. Now everyone, let's all do our best together again, starting the... Something huge and round smacks me around the forehead and I fall backward into the hallway.
大丈
Ow, ow. What the heck is this? There's a small girl wearing our school uniform with a big sphere over her.
夫？失敗した。怪我はない。
Are you Osaka? She removes the sphere to reveal Osaka, with her hair plastered to her face with sweat. What the heck are you doing? What is this?
月。太陽系第三惑星。地球の唯一の衛星。
No, there's no need to explain that much. She's right, it is the moon. Its texture with craters and mountains and the coloring strangely detailed. It's incredibly realistic.
亮が針金と紙で天体を作ると言ってた。これはその試験作。
I see, so why were you wearing it?
電球入れる穴がぽっかり開いてたから私がかぶせてあげたんだよ。似合ってて可愛かったでしょ？見て欲しかった。でも目測を誤った。
I guess you could say it's perfect for her, yeah. But we can't use that.
どうして？造形にミスはないはず。
There are definitely no issues. Or more like it's way better than anything an amateur could make.
へえ、使おうよ。天然ちゃんの力作だよ。
I'll acknowledge that. But we've only got this room to work with in terms of space. Not be nearly enough to display what you can see from Shionagi if it's at that scale.
それは困る。
Right? And then you could use small different colored light bulbs for most of the stars. And make compact models of the stars that we especially want to show off out of wire and paper. But you're right that it would be a waste not to use it, yeah. Okay, let's put this moon up on display in one of the corners of the room.
へえ、優しいね。
Osaka put a lot of work into this. It's a great display for the astronomy club.
遅くなってすみません。クラスの出し物の手伝いをしてまして。あ、 皆さんもうお揃いですね。今日からまた張り切っていきましょう。
Well, okay, alright, time's perfect. Let's go over this general situation together now that we're all here. Most of the Naturalist Club's portion of the collaborative display is finished, and all that's left is the little details. We could probably finish those all in the day too. All that's left after that is pretty much just to take care of the fish. So I was thinking we could finish the ocean this week, and move on to the stars starting next week.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
So our preparations for the Tanabata Festival resume.
ごめんなさい。今日はお昼一緒にできないの。
Okay, that's fine. Good luck.
お弁当食べ終わったら、私の机の横に袋ごとかけておいて。
Got it. I'll wash it before putting it back. She then hurriedly leaves the classroom. Slump onto my desk and exhale. It's been like this every period so far. Barely got to talk to Rikka at all. She's apparently swamped with work for the meeting with the performers for their Shio Academy Fest after school today. She told me there's some kind of unforeseen issue that's cropped up. I asked her if I could do anything to help, but she just smiled and said no. Not the concert teams doing more actually relevant work, the members need to rely more on their background information and knowledge. Someone who just randomly offered to help might end up getting in their way instead. At least that's what I assumed, which is why I wasn't too dogged on insisting on helping. I might not be able to talk to Rikka much at all today at this rate. Probably wouldn't have worried about something like this a little while ago. But I do now, so what am I supposed to do? Another big sigh.
ひのひの、ちょっとこっち向いて。
Huh? Click, click. Knew it. Familiar shutter sound. Huh?
いい顔ね。リッカに寂しいですって添えて送ってあげよっと。
What? Don't do that, it's kind of embarrassing. Make my face more handsome, so send that one instead.
元が知れてるでしょ。大して変わんないわよ。却下。
You're so mean.
それに、こういうちょっと情けない方が、リッカみたいな子は母性本能くすぐられてキュンってくるもんよ。
Really?
私を信じなさいって。てかもう送っちゃった。メール
Pull my phone out of my pocket, it's from Sagawa. There's an attached file. One loud, noticeable heartbeat. He looks like a sad little puppy that's been made to stay at home alone. Again. Golden Retriever.
Very much so, yes.
Oh, yes.
The mail says he's so lonely and wants to talk with you more.
私もゆっくり話したいわ。
ナルサンさん、委員会室に戻るわよ。
はい、今行きます。瀬川さん、ありがとう。
My heart's at ease. I think I can keep going no matter how busy I get now.
りょう、寂しい？
What?
来てからずっとそんな顔してる。リッカとずっと話せなかったからよね。
Hey, don't tell the others.
そういえば、休み時間にお忙しそうに廊下を行き来されている姿を見かけました。
He's apparently very busy with preparations for the Shio Academy Fest. He's probably attending that meeting about now.
私たちも手伝った方がいい？
That's nice of you to ask, Osaka, but we don't have much time either. We should do our best, we should do our work the best we can.
そうだね。
Pull up my phone. Our meeting's finished. When are you going to be done? What?
そんな、
どうしてみたいな顔されてもね。にやけちゃってる自覚ないの？
Am I?
とっても笑顔だよ。喜んでる。
Seriously. That's a bit embarrassing.
早く返してあげたら？
Alright. Think it might be a little longer. I'll do some work for a little longer and wait then. It isn't high priority, but there's still a bit left. Let me know when you're done. Let's go home together. Good. Thank you. I really want to hear your voice right now. Lovey-dovey rabbits.
デレってのリアルで初めて見たわ。あのピアノちゃんがあなたの声が聞きたいだって。二人きりの時はこんな感じなんだ。これが恋人のメール。奥深い。
What? Hey! Don't look at my phone!
だから止めたのに。
But we're totally looking too.
ごめんね。どういうメールしてるのかなって気になっちゃって。リッカさん、待ってらっしゃるんですよね。では、本日はこれで終わりにしてはいかがでしょう。
Okiara seems casual about her suggestion, but I already saw her hesitantly trying to look at my phone from the back. I guess girls just like stuff like this. But we haven't gotten everything done that we were planning to today.
あとは私たちがやっておきます。これくらいなら私たちだけでも下校時間までには終わらせられるかと。早くピアノちゃんのとこ行ってあげなよ。あなたはさっきまで率先して頑張ってたよね。あとは私たちに任せて。きっとすぐにでも会いたがってると思うな。今日参加できなかった分は明日頑張りゃいいでしょ。任務は完遂する。
Also, it gives me a confident thumbs up. You guys. Okay, I'll take up on the offer. Thanks. I leave our work area to go home with Rikka.
私ね、あなたと一日話せないだけでこんなに寂しくなると思わなかったわ。顔は毎時間見てたのにね。
As soon as Rikka sits down on the couch, she leans against my shoulder and links arms with me. I can feel her womanly soft parts pressed up against the upper arm.
瀬川さんの言ってた通り、バカップルかもしれないわね。
I think that's fine. Though it wouldn't be good for us to lose sight of the things around us because of that. As long as our friends are still supporting us.
そうね。私、今日あなたのこといっぱい考えてたの。今何してるのかしら。早く顔見たい。お話もしたいなって想像するだけでも楽しくて、仕事も頑張れたわ。瀬川さんからあなたの写真も送ってもらったし。
Ah, the one with the pitiful face. That's embarrassing. Erase that later.
いやよ。もう保護しちゃったもの。当ててみる？パスワード。正解したら消してもいいわよ。
I guess a safe guess is either your phone number or your birthday. If someone uses that password for something, they want you to see it.
Yeah, that's true enough. Like, that's the most obvious of obvious.
どっちも不正解。私にとってはもっと大切な数字よ。
More important set of numbers. If she says something like that, I guess it's related to me. We started dating on Rikka's birthday, and that's already wrong, so... My birthday, maybe?
ブブー。それも外れです。
Then the day we first kissed. Oh, how about the day we first had sex?
バカ、スケベ。初 エッチの日をパスワードにするわけないでしょ。お手上げ？
I give up. Can't think of anything. Is it really an important number? Not just something random?
とっても大切な数字よ。
At this point, I'm just plain curious. I don't really care about the photo anymore. Give me a hint! Could you give me a hint?
ヒント。きっとあなたにとってはすごく何気なくて、私にとってはとても大切になった日よ。
A day that was ordinary for me but important for you. I really have no idea now. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Rikka and I have shared all of our important memories thus far. What day could be important for just Rikka involving me?
残り時間10秒よ。10、9。
What? Hey, wait! What's the day that's ordinary for me but important for Rikka? You could just say some random date that's happened since I met her, but for a pathetic event, even if that ended up being right. I have no idea.
3、2、1。はい、残念。時間切れよ。
Damn it. So what is it then? You don't have to delete it. I just want to know.
ダメ。自分で考えてみて。これからこのフォルダに瀬川さんたちから送られてくるあなたの恥ずかしい写真が溜まっていくかもしれないわね。
That's not good. Mad that Rikka's getting along well with other girls too, but I'm occasionally worried that they might be influencing her in bad ways.
この写真待ち受けにしようかとも考えちゃったわ。
Please, anything but that. Here, I'll make the coolest face I've got right now. Use this for that instead. Try to make the coolest face I could think of. Sorry, never mind. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
かっこいいわ。
Any face that you think is going to be the coolest face you can make is probably going to make you look like a dumbass. What? Face suddenly feels sad.
自分でやっておいてどうしてあなたが照れてるのよ。私までもっと恥ずかしくなってきたじゃない。
Where were they two just now? Also, why are you muted, Eagle?
Sorry, just a clear throat.
For how long were you muted?
Just a couple of minutes, not long.
Come on, it's normal to blush when someone calls you cool, isn't it? Plus, Segway told me that wouldn't work earlier today.
人が何と言おうとかっこいいものはかっこいいんだもの。私の中では世界中の誰よりもあなたが一番かっこいいわ。
Thanks. What the heck? My brain's boiling. And you cute too, Rikka. You'll always be the number one to me.
ありがとう。嬉しい。でもね、あなたの写真は待ち受けには適さなくてやめたの。
What's that mean?
きっとそれを見たらいつでもあなたに会いたくなっちゃうし、抱きしめてもらいたくなっちゃうし、キスもしてほしくなっちゃう。いつでもあなたといたくなって、いつでもあなたといたくなって、我慢できなくなっちゃうと思うから。涼介の匂いがする。
She rubs her cheek on my shoulder. An out-of-control excitement swells up my whole body. Then, how about a photo like this? I'll take about the shoulder with one hand and prop up my phone with the other. Finish, please.
今のキス
I was just thinking, if he's a golden retriever, would she be like a docile cat or something, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
No idea. Like a house
Very
cat.
rare.
What color do you think she would be?
Black.
I would.
A black cat.
Like black with white stomach.
Yeah, I could see
Oh, a
that.
tuxedo cat.
Okay.
Also, what Calum just posted, I also would not be able to can if that was real.
Yeah, if it is like the amount of like
Fucking-
hoops that would be jumping through to believe that.
Mhm. Yeah, Calum, great. Show what I can. It's... You both go red.
私こんなトロンとした幸せそうな顔してキスしてたのね。
Can't really judge others either. I need a bit of courage to make this my lock screen.
本当見てるのが恥ずかしくなるくらい私喜んじゃってる。
Red is all red as she's mumbling. It really is so captivating. But above all, she's so lewd like this. Oh, Callum.
Muted there for a second. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really make a huge difference through the story again, right?
This might be an optional H scene. I don't remember actually.
You know what? Go for option 1.
Alright. She will be used as a lock screen. And what do you think about setting this as our lock screen? If only one of us does it, it might be mortifying, but if we both do it, it could be pretty neat.
二人でならお揃いってこと？
Yep. We'd be a couple of lovebirds in full force.
そうね。やってみて恥ずかしかったら元に戻せばいいだけだものね。
They
Yeah.
sync together.
We go together. Again. Shame there's no gif of the specific move. Oh well. Because there's literally like a move that Xemnas uses in the final boss fight of Kingdom Hearts 2 where he literally grabs Sora by the neck, chucks him into the air while saying, "We will go together." With our phones out, we change our lock screens. Oh, that's something.
直視できないわ。
On the count of 3, let's show each other. I have a feeling we already know what our reactions will be, though.
せーの。
1, 2, 3. For this, we absolutely look like a couple of Los Sigil sweethearts. The fact that it's the same picture makes it that much more apparent. The more I think about it, the more I realize how much of a ticking time bomb this is. Obviously, if we're going to continue using this as our lock screen, that'll only bring more trouble than it's worth. Let's change it back. How about Rikka doesn't reply? Rikka?
そのこのままじゃダメかしら。
Huh?
いつもスマホを起動すれば涼介の顔が見られるんだって思ったらなんだか嬉しくなっちゃったの。できれば涼介とお揃いがいいなって。あなたは嫌？
How can I keep pushing against this idea now that I hear Rikka's frame the questions that way? When I hear Rikka frame that question that way. Imagine if it actually, like, had that as the background here now. Just the two of them making
It would
hair.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
It might be embarrassing, but it's not like I hate it. And I guess we'll be joining the ranks of boasting lovebirds.
涼介とバカップル
Well, be better not show anyone our phones then.
そうねうっかりどこかに忘れちゃったりもできないわ
If I did happen to find this phone, I'd probably smash it the instant I turn it on.
気をつけなくちゃ
Put my phone back in my pocket as I taste the barley tea. Actually, it's the barley tea.
It's barely tea. What is it? What is it presuming to be? Just warm water and leaves.
It's iced tea.
Dear me. As opposed to proper tea.
Just
Which is
pour
great.
for the fucking, like the fucking pouring the tea in the fucking harbor. Just like pour Lipton iced tea in there.
Dear.
Put my phone back in my pocket. Test the barley tea Rikka set out for us. Because of the heat, the ice is melting and there's condensation around the
お
glass.
かわり入れてきましょうか
Nah, I'm good for now.
欲しくなったら言ってね
She clings onto my arm and starts rubbing her cheek against it. She's really fawning over me right now. It's a bad situation. Hugging like this is right. Right. What? Hugging like this right isn't bad at all. What? I feel like the right should not be there.
So much for the perfect edition.
どういうこと
It's hot out. I mean, we're sticking sweat.
そんなの全然気にならなかったわでも確かにちょっと汗かいてるわねあなたこそ不快な感じするんじゃないの
Pretty much used to having so much sweat because I used to play soccer under the blazing sun. I was basically plastered in sweat. Besides, even if Rikka doesn't mind, I should have some sort of decency and try to keep up appearances. Sorry, but can I borrow a towel?
それならお風呂使うタオルで拭いたくらいじゃさっぱりしないでしょその間に着てる服を洗濯して乾燥機にかけておくわ替えは探せば何かあるはずだから乾くまではそれを着てくれる
Okay, the past couple of lines had like a lot of errors.
Yeah, I was trying to see if that was all just me reading that wrong or not.
Yeah, fucking... Like the fucking right here, then fucking put then the dryer instead of put them in the dryer, and then and now there's another pair of clothes elsewhere where that under under your other pair dries.
Before we continue, that phone smashing thing made me instantly think of the video I posted in there. Yeah,
The dude sitting down for class, opening his laptop, moaning,
Yes.
happens, he just smashes it against the wall.
yeah. Someone sees his phone, yeet, right into the wall.
Not even right into the wall, he literally like bludgeons them with it.
Yeah, yeah. Even better, actually.
You can't make it go through all that trouble just for me.
私も汗かいちゃってるからそのついでってのでもいけない
Well, if you put it that way. It's clear she's doing it for me. At this point, it would be best to let her do her thing instead of troubling her and stepping all over her toes. Sure, I'll let you handle things. Like, you could go in there first, Rikka. We'll feel awkward if we're into the bath
あ
first.
なたが先でいいわよ早くリフレッシュしたいでしょ
No way, I'm the guest here. I should go after you.
あのじゃあね涼介さえ嫌じゃなければなんだけど 緒に入る？
Never mind, the choice apparently was not for an optional age scene, it's just different reactions. Oh well. Huh?
あ、二人で入ったら狭いものね。男の子は一人で広々と使いたいわよね。ごめんなさい、おかしなこと言っちゃって。暑さで頭がぼーっとしちゃってたのかしら。私待ってるから。あなたがさ。
Hold on a moment. It took every ounce of courage for Rikka to say that, and there's no way I can let the topic drop. Let's go in there together.
いいの？
That's my wish. I'm gonna go with you. This'll be great. It's such a treat to be able to bathe at a time like this. But, Rikka does enter this bath every day. There's a round shampoo and conditioner bottle up to the side. There's a test squirts some onto my hand. It has a pleasant aroma, one of flowers and nectar. Be dangerous if I get too thrilled. My blood is boiling from excitement.
暑い？
Is the water too hot? Rikka said. Oh wait, hold on. Right, almost forgot. Bud is supposed to read these.
Do I have to?
You don't. I can just read them.
I'd like that.
From across the frosted
Oh,
glass, I see a silhouette.
Mhm.
He's washing my clothes on the other side. Nah, it feels fine.
そう。
Really? So the washing machine is running now. I'll come now too, Rikka says. Sure. Hear the sound of rustling clothes from across the single door between us. I can't contain my excitement, no matter how hard I try to contain it. I'm coming in, Rikka says. You're in a bath towel? What, were you expecting something else, Rikka says. Not at all, just come in already.
お風呂に
When
入
I
る
enter
と
the
きは
bath, I always make sure I have one, Rikka says. Don't look too much, Rikka says. She blushes and covers her body with her hands. Who was the one that wanted to do it in the first place?
それは
I mean, it was me, but you're the one who's ogling me right now, Rikka says. Why wouldn't I? Of course I want to see the girl I love naked. I want to look at your beautiful body, Rikka. When I saw you before at my house, I had no words to describe how pretty you were. You want to see it that much, Rikka says. Yes, I want to see it so much.
脱ぐところ。
Don't stare so much when I'm taking it off, Rikka says. Even though we've already had sex, it's still embarrassing for me to for her to take our clothes off in front of me. Her clothes. Those it should be. That's another typo there. She suddenly takes off her bath towel as she gives me fleeting glances. Come on, don't look so much, Rikka says. There's no way now I can stop. Finally. Your skin is wonderfully pale. It's beautiful. Thanks, Rikka says. The bath really is tight. It's a tight squeeze for two people. I should wash up first. Rikka says. Hey, hold on. Stop Rikka, who has a sponge in hand. How about I wash you? Huh? You? Rikka says. It's fine. I can wash my own body, Rikka says. I want to wash you, please. Tell Rikka that I really want what I really want without holding back. I mean, I might not get another chance. You don't want to wash my body, Rikka says. Yes, if you want, I'll make sure to wash every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. You're so dirty, Rikka says. Is that what you want? Because of course that's true. Okay then, on one
I'm glad
condition,
I got
Rikka says.
体を洗ってくれた後に、あなたの体も洗わせてくれるならしてもいいわよ。
You feel your soul slowly collapsing.
Affer.
It was already pretty gone.
Affer. After you wash me, I get to wash you, okay? Rikka says. Look at this shit, Spider-Man! They're gonna fuck! So we'll wash each other. Yeah, I wouldn't like it if only I were the one being embarrassed, Rikka says. Seems like you also want to wash me too. Not at all. Go wash yourself, Rikka says. Sorry, my bad. Please wash me. Fine then, we'll wash each other, Ryosuke. Can you, get on with the fucking...
damp pair of you.
そこだね。
Here we go.
Just as you were saying, can we just get on to it? Here we go.
I don't remember the CG?
This may be one of the new ones.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm sorry, it's just the fact you just said it like that. It caught me off guard.
We have to be thorough, so shouldn't I watch there? You have a point, but it's ticklish, like it says. It's completely different from when I watch myself. I don't think I would react like this, like it says. Anyways, why are we only washing the front? And your eyes are all over the place, like it says. Your back's already washed. You only have the front left to wash. I can wash that myself, like it says. You don't want me to wash every nook and cranny? Then I'll make sure to wash you thoroughly, like it says. Instead of grumbling, I continue to wash every inch of her body. Now that I get to see this, the curves really are completely different from Gaz's body. She may have a tall frame, but her body is dainty, which only reminds me that she really is quite the girl. The sweeping line down her back to her waist is not something guys have. You're stroking so gently, Rikka says. But she's like, it should already be, like, skipped, really. It's not fair if you keep washing me this way, Rikka says. That's unfair about it, I'm washing you normally. Put some more strength into it, I want to be scrubbed clean, Rikka says. But then I might damage your skin. You're being awfully fussy, Rikka says. But yeah, this is new CG. I would remember this if it happened, I feel. I'm a girlfriend after all, I should be treating you as gently as possible. If you end up bathing with another girl, I'd be extremely angry, Rikka says. Don't worry about that. Well, I did bathe with my mom when I was young. I also remember the Marika one that was literally like, what, a bit more than a month ago. It's just your mom, there's nothing to be jealous about. I did bathe with my dad when I was young. What? Why are you angry? Rikka says. I'm not. Just jealous. I want to be my dad? Rikka says.
This will only go wrong.
No, please don't.
Nah, I mean, it's like I used to live in Chionaga when I was a kid. If I'd been able to meet you then, I would have had a chance to bathe with you then. With your obscene eyes and all, I would definitely refuse, Rikka says. Come on, why? Why don't you take a look at yourself? There's a mirror right there, Teehee, Rikka says. With a charming smile, she wipes the steam off the mirror. Oh, I see what... that's what you mean. I just can't believe that someone would say that after making such strange noises from being washed. I didn't make any strange noises, Rikka says. Rikka, arms up. Huh? Arms up? She raised her arms like I asked. I make a beeline for her armpits with the sponge. Come on, it's ticklish, Rikka says. It's so sensitive if you wash there a lot, Rikka says. I'm just washing you, though. What a blatant line. That's not a washing motion at all, Rikka says. What do you mean? If you want to play dumb, then two can play at that game, Rikka says. And then she snatches the sponge from me. Then she slips it under my armpit, which I carelessly left defenseless. Rikka! It tickles! I'm just what? Sorry, I mean, I'm just sing you, though.
Hey, the way you said that caught me off guard.
Wassing.
No damn way! Now, where should I wash next, Rikka says. Yeah!
もっと出させてあげるんだから。
Toria! Like that yeah was not what I thought. I thought that was him like snatching the fucking sponge back or something.
I was thinking, what the heck happened there?
I guess now he just becomes Link when tickled. She watches the body groping all around the process. Finally, she moves the sponge down. Whoa, yes, I can wash it myself.
何よ。
Watch you played around my body a lot. I won't listen to you, Rikka says.
あれ
Let's see. Yes,
Gosh,
rub a dub dub. No! Your voice is much more strange and loud than mine, Rikka says. As regards the place you're watching is completely different! Ever since we first had sex, my girlfriend has been getting more daring. Not only are we closing the gap in soul, but body as well. I should be grateful and all, but... Hold on, shouldn't I wash your body now? You're still washing me and all. Snatch the sponge back from her.
いや、ダメ。
Hey, no, it's not fair if you suddenly touch there, Rikka says. You did just wash me there. Where should I wash next?
スポンジ
Give me
返
back
し
the
なさい。
sponge, Ryosuke. You already
Ryosuke,
washed me
no,
enough,
Juno.
Rikka says. You're open. That's more where that came from.
もうそこダメって言
Come
っ
on,
てるで
don't
しょ。
wash there. Aha, 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 kia. Rikka says.
I don't envy you.
Wonder how much time has passed. We look at the stunning starry sky from the window. I was right to keep the censorship up.
くすぐったいわよ。
I feel so ticklish, Rikka
Intuition.
says.
You can
Like-
see the future.
I mean, the body's so soft and warm. You just kind of develop an instinct.
暖かいわよ。
They're warm too, if
When
you
you, when
know.
you,
But you
when you
know,
play enough
cling,
of these games, you
こ
play
うして
them all.
腕で抱きしめてもらって
but
る
you know, clinging onto your arm like this is so comforting, Rikka says. Our energy from our shower earlier to wipe off the sweat still hasn't waned. We're naked together in bed as we feel each other's warmth. Rikka, what do you like better, this or the bed we had earlier?
どっちも
I'd say, Ryosuke. It's almost impossible to
Ryosuke,
compare being relaxed with you
こ
and
うして
fooling
まった
around
り
with
過
you.
ごすのも
I love being honest. I love both being honest. I love both, honestly. Talking is hard. Rikka says.
というか
She didn't see the
涼
talking is
介
hard
と
part.
することは
I guess I love whatever I do with you, Ryosuke. Teehee, Rikka says. Guess I'll keep falling in love with you more and more then.
数えきれない
I
くらい
love you so much, Ryosuke, that I won't be
涼
able
介
to
と好
contain
き
it
で
at
埋め
all.
尽くされちゃうの
Rikka says. That sounds like a sorry, I mean, that sounds like a promise. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen either way, Rikka says. Hey, can we hug some more, Rikka says. Sure thing. She places herself right up against me and starts rubbing her face on my chest. Her arms around her back and squeeze her tight.
あなたの体はがっしりしてるわ大きくて肩幅
Her
も
body's so solid, it's big and his shoulders are wide. You always hold me with this manly body. A sniff, sniff, I can smell your lots. Hee, Rikka says. Her fine, pretty hair is rubbed ticklishly against me. Rumble. A ridiculous sound from my belly. Now we think about it, we haven't eaten dinner, have we? I'll make some. What do you want? Rikka says. You. You already ate so much though. This is like dessert at this
いっぱい
point.
食べたでし
Rikka
ょ
says.
それなのに
You still want to eat me? Rikka says. Will eat you no matter how much I eat. It'll never satiate me, Ryosuke says. Then want to stay the night, Rikka says. Is that okay? Yeah, but I still want to do it. The
私は
dryer
ま
should
だ
still
こう
be
して
on
たい
and
もの
I can iron it afterwards. That way you can wear it tomorrow, Rikka says. I can iron it myself if you let me use your iron. No, I meant I want to do it. I want to iron it, Rikka says.
あなたの
Ironing your shirts is a dream of mine. Okay. I believe maybe the choice was new. I don't remember that choice either now that I really think about it. Maybe that choice is like, hey, go for the new scene or not, don't go for the new scene.
Oh, it could be. That would make some
Who
sense.
knows?
Because I remember there being like an actual H scene here before. Maybe the light's like, hey, I have a new scene or H scene. Anyways, ironing a shirt is a dream of mine, like I says. Like a newlywed would. That's right. I thought it'd be nice to be like newlyweds. I want to do it someday. I've always wanted to do it, Rikka says. I guess I'll ask you to do it then. Our classes tomorrow are pretty much the same as today anyway. I have math instead of Japanese, but I can just wake up early and grab it from home or borrow it from someone from another class. Okay, I'll stay over then. I'll get to be together with you all night, Rikka says. When do you usually wake up? About 6, I think, Rikka says. That's early. Oh boy, this man's isn't ready for my wake up at 5:30 a.m. school strat. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but like my stomach generally has a problem where it's like really sensitive right after waking up. So I always woke up like at 5:30 a.m. and just sat around for half an hour and then like half an hour to an hour and only then ate breakfast. If I ate breakfast at all. Like eventually stopped waking up early and just didn't eat breakfast and instead just bought breakfast once I arrived at school at the school cafeteria.
I kind of have a similar thing, except for me it's, I guess my body's internal clock is really messed up. So like, by 9 o'clock at night, I feel like I've woken up, and then I'm up at like 5 in the morning because my body's like, hey, it's time to get up already. So it's like, oh, so I might get 3 to 5 hours of sleep.
Something that I also remember, like one day, this was like a period where I was a bit sick, but not sick enough to where it was warranted me not waking up. Me not going to school, I mean. So I woke up at like 5:30, and like this was a time where like I woke up before my parents just went to school without like on my own, essentially, because like, do you do that shit when you're in like fucking 8th, 9th grade? You don't need to fucking like your parents to also be up. So I essentially just like woke up and was like, oh shit, we don't have any honey or sugar left. But I also just finished making the tea because my throat was being difficult. I remember hearing something about milk tea, so I just grabbed regular ass milk out of the fridge, poured some in my tea, tried it. What the fuck is wrong with this beverage? Why would anyone drink this?
You fool.
That's early. Because I take a bath and make lunch, I'll wake up when it's time, Rikka says. Rikka's gonna wake me up. It's actually a certain wake-up thing I've been wanting to try for a while. It's probably something considered ridiculous by the world at large. And I'm kind of worried you might be seriously creeped out at this too. Oh, Callum!
I'm really tempted to do the third one just because
I'm going to veto the third one right now. I'm just going to veto the third one right now because that's just going to be an H scene we have to skip.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But god, that was a tempting funny one to do. Let's do 2 this time.
It's okay. I want you to whisper in my I want you to whisper. How does one whisper in one's own ear? Anyways, I assume this is supposed to be I want you to whisper in my ear and wake me up. This actually something I've always been like, it'd be nice if this would happen when I got a girlfriend. So it feels like we're lovers. Waking up to my girlfriend's voice is something I've always dreamed of. Whoops, I forgot to read her. Why whispering in her ear, like I said over there. And now she said, that sounds like something from a manga I borrowed from you. Yeah, that's where I got my inspiration. What do you think of the manga? I'm still reading it, but it's interesting. It's a nice read, but it makes you wonder if guys have desires like that. I mean, those types of stories to pick the desires and wishes of the consumer.
起きなければ
So when you wake
蓋
up,
を
you
引
want
き
the
剥がして
sheets come
地面に落としてほ
right
しい
off
って
and
こ
fall
と
onto the ground. Rika says, "Well, that was definitely quite a situation. Don't want it to be painful, though." Well, it shouldn't be if you do it.
一回で起きるって
You only
選
wake
択
up
肢は
once.
ない
It's
の
not
ね
like you can choose how to wake up, Rika says. I'm sure your lovely voice should help lull me back to sleep.
それ完
That's
全に逆効果じゃ
the
ない
complete opposite of what we want, Rika says. Well, if that doesn't work, just wake me up normally. I won't
そ
go
んな
so
乱暴なこと
go
しな
so
いわ
scary.
優
Crazy,
し
I
く
mean.
起こしてあ
I'll
げ
make
て
sure to be gentler, Rika says. I look forward to that. Yeah, sleep tight, Rika says. Thanks, night.
おやすみなさい
Good night, Rika says. Didn't you talk about making food since his stomach? Well, okay. Thursday, July 17th.
涼介起きて朝よねえ涼介
He's stirring. He's stirring. He's stirring a bit, but he isn't fully.
Lock
He hasn't
in.
isn't fully woke up.
Stirring
Wake up.
you.
何よ
Oh, you don't want me to whisper in your ear to wake you up. Whispering in a sweet voice only makes it harder to wake you up. I don't need to say read Rika's voice lines anymore.
本当に私の
stupid.
声が涼介にとって心地いいのなら
It's better to be in that mode than than not when you need to.
Yeah.
Oh.
For I know it, I'm staring at the Ryosuke sleeping. The clock on the wall tells me that 5 minutes went by in a flash. I've been tricked by my boyfriend's sleeping face, that's for sure.
涼介を起こさなきゃ体をゆすってみようかしらねえそろそろ起きて朝ごはん作ってるの食べる時間なくなっちゃうわよ
Why did you suddenly send that one? Callum?
Sorry, what was it?
Why suddenly that tweet?
Oh, it's just I saw it and I thought it's kind of funny just to see. Because of the whole controversy with the gaming consoles and all that.
I
right
will
now.
entirely buy a fucking Switch 2 just for the Bravely Default remake.
I mean, understandable.
Mario Kart.
I'm just gonna wait until my original Switch dies, which, since it's only 2 years old, I'll probably get a few more years out of it.
Honest to God, I might just give my Switch to my sister if I get a Switch 2.
Plus, also, right now, the prices for them are just outrageous.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, the prices will always be outrageous.
Yeah.
$80.
Yeah. It's almost 1,000 for just the system and all that here.
Oh no, it won't be 1,000 over here at least.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
You're
like
lucky in that
500, 600 for Switch 2.
Yeah, you're very lucky over there for the exchange
Yeah,
rate. Or...
y'all's have to deal with the Trump.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too
that's
for
the
sure.
art of
Yeah.
the deal.
The art of the deal being the worst fucking trade deal ever known to man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe the fart of the deal would be more accurate.
I also can't wait for Trump's current tenure to be over, not because we no longer we can then have a hope of Trump no longer being a thing. Isn't it a thing like after 4 years of presidency or something, or 2 or whatever it fucking was? Like, US presidents are literally just inspected by like a board of directors to see the changes that were caused by their presidency, and then they just decide on whether they should still be allowed to be presidents or not. Isn't that like a thing?
I'm not honestly all that sure, even though we're like right beside them. I don't really keep up on that exactly, but
Don't think so, considering that no US president is allowed to have more than 2 terms.
yeah, I was gonna say I think the maximum is 8 years. Here in Canada, you can
Well,
be
yeah, like the
Prime
maximum is
Minister
8
as
years,
many
and
times
after
as you
they
want.
after they reach like the halftime essentially of their maximum allowed tenure, they are essentially get audited by like a especially made committee, and if the committee literally deems that their contributions to the U.S. political sphere has been just straight up negative, they are not allowed to go to run for president anymore. And let's just say, considering the amount of voters Trump has lost since he was re-elected, this man's not getting
Yeah.
another fucking chance.
I don't even know what it's at anymore, but I know at one point it was like down 35%.
Like this man's approval rating with the populace really looking like fucking Niji Sanji right about now.
Fell for it again award.
Yeah, the what was it? How did it go again? It was like the repercussions would be minimal.
Brother does not know what the fuck repercussions even means.
Yeah.
Word's too big.
全然ダメね。
Won't wake up like this. However, it's not like I don't want him to wake up.
そうだわ。
The idea pops into my head.
これなら耳元で起こすことになるわよね。
Once again, I bring my lips to his ears. I feel my mischievous side coming out. And then... yeah, blow air into his ear, and I see his feet start fidgeting.
起きた。 寝てる。わざとやってるんじゃないでしょうね。それにしても、さっきの反応、女の子みたいな悲鳴あげて。
That has nothing to do with the voice. I blow longer into his ear, and he trembles even more. It's completely at my mercy.
いつも私がされてるのと逆ね。なんだか楽しくなってきちゃった。
You know what? Hell yeah.
Of course, Bud would be into it.
I need to pick me up.
Oh, by the way, if you do start feeling like a bit too exhausted, you can just bow out for the day.
I'll keep it in mind.
素直に起きれば助かるわよ。ほら。どうして起きないの？
I'm almost there. You won't be up soon. It's like I'm facing an incredibly tough challenge and I haven't reached the goal quite yet.
絶対に起こしてあげるんだから。プラプラプラ。
Shaking his earlobes is no good either.
ちょこちょこちょ。
Tickling the back of his ear doesn't do anything either. Little by little, my actions start to escalate.
それじゃあ、これはどう？
Bring my lips to his ear.
Hell yeah.
And playfully bite his ear and start sucking it in. How was that? He wakes up with a start. Looks like it worked like a charm.
やっと起きてくれた。おはよう、おねぼうさん。
Morning.
Also,
What
is
are
it
you
just-
doing, Rikka? Sorry,
Is
what?
it just me, or is the game sounding patchy?
I was
Yeah.
just about to bring that up.
1
I
second.
thought it was just on my end.
Time too. Well, my headphones are pretty bad, so I thought it might be just on my end, but after
What about
readjusting
now?
it a few times, it didn't seem like it, so...
Yep, it's working fine now.
Indeed,
Good.
it's fine.
Thanks for that.
耳コプコプ。
Ear biting.
Why are you getting nervous? You're the one that initiated.
Mine catches up to my actions that I feel myself writhing in agony. That is something really embarrassing. Why'd you do that?
あなたがいくら呼んでも起きてくれないから。
Please do it again.
Oh no, she decided.
Yeah, that
Dear
typo.
God. This translation is full of them.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, perfect version, everybody.
To be fair, the perfect version translation was done by a different team than the original translation. The original
Oh, this is a
translation
trip, is it?
had far less typos, I will say.
Yeah. Score 1 for Trip's professionalism.
Actually, which teams did the different translations again? I feel I need to check right now. ReHoshi, Ori Yume Mirai, VNDB.
Yeah, it's done by Scissor Scans. Initially.
Tsuruzuru scans, and then the perfect edition is Hanabi Works. Tsuruzuru scans overall does like a lot of really good work.
Yeah. Until Trip burnt out.
And I guess to be fair,
Like
for
what
translating...
they also translated fucking Giniro. Actually, no, they translated part of Giniro Haruka.
Yeah, the other half was done by B and everyone else.
Yeah, from Daybreak Translation. They kind of took over the project. They translated Hotsukai 1-1 and Tsuji no Jun I wrote as well, though.
Yep.
Whatever happened to
I
them?
always appreciate Daybreak, especially led by B and Lotus, for taking over on that.
Yeah.
That was very good of them.
B's a fun lad. I actually played some Left 4 Dead with B once. Yeah, the man's a funny. He also actually helped me with the patching of Giniro Haruka. Someone actually like messaged me, like commented on part 1 of Giniro Haruka, like, "Hey, how the fuck did you install this?" And just like, I don't remember. I think you need to get like an ISO file for the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Anyways, my whole face is definitely bright red now. Sorry about that. But you're biting, huh? Starts laughing like crazy.
カプカプさせて。
Why?
カプカプ。カプカプ。
Hey, I'm already awake!
カプカプしなくちゃ気が収まらないの。カプカプ。
Leave.
Okay, this is funny. Apparently, I currently have a 100 BPM heart rate. According to this watch.
He's excited. He wants to get bitten too.
I'm not wearing the watch.
Oh, you should get that checked.
Yeah.
Which is funny because the night between this Sunday and this Monday, it just stopped working properly. So according to this watch, not only did I not sleep a second, I was dead.
Okay.
No pulse overnight.
It's a
Jeez.
pretty deep sleep, man.
You went into what is it? Not catatonic, cardiac, essentially. It's like-
Fucking, I've achieved undeath.
He's achieved return by death.
You have attained death for the benefit of tax purposes.
They should have angrily used that. Like, hey, yo, you can't tax me according to my watch, I died.
And then some genius decides to go and inflict death duties.
Wait, Rikka, you have a scary look on your face.
カプカプさせて。
Hey!
Yeah, let her do it.
Still sitting in bed. He's now cornered between the side of the bed and the wall.
もう逃げられないわよ。
Rikka, stop.
まだ一噛みよ。
You're still not finished.
カポ。
Let's take this time out.
タイムは十分あげたわ。それで起きなかったのは誰？
Don't talk while you have my ear in your mouth. Your tongue.
した。
Ah! As an experiment, I used my tongue a bit, and the reaction I got exceeded expectations.
したがいいのね。
You say good, I say bad.
So she's
Nah, what are you doing?
licking.
Yes, she is ear licking.
あ
Oh
なたが
hell
起き
yeah.
ないのが悪いの。おとなしくカプカプされなさい。
Oh, we can have now. This could become a habit, Rikka says.
I hope it does.
Now, this is where all the three choices recoalesce, because this I remember. If you choose kissing, they literally get so into kissing, so they're almost late. And if you chose the blowjob, well, you can guess.
Yeah.
Hurry! Rikka!
ちょっと、カバン忘れてるわ。
Ah, thanks! We were late before we knew it. Here, Rikka, your hand! We hold hands and I match myself to Rikka's pace as we run. I'm glad we were at your place. We would have been late for sure if it was my house. I mean, it makes me happy, of course, but I'm even happier that you love me enough to do it at all.
ごめんなさい。自分でもあそこでどうしていいかわからなかったの。
It's my bad for not waking up. Don't worry about it.
じゃあ、またカプカプしてもいい？
Need to give that some serious thought. We head to school in the morning with a joyful spring in our steps.
明日は終業式なので1学期の授業は今日までだ。他に連絡事項はあったかな？
I laid back homeroom teacher's voice lulls our morning homeroom, but in a peaceful state amidst the hot summer heat.
先生、
ん？どうした田淵？
新学期を新たな気持ちで迎えるためにも明日席替えをしませんか？
席替えな。正直めんどくさいんだが。おい、他にしたいやつはいるか？
Front half of our classmates and a few in the back raise their hands. It's just about over half our class. Wait a second. Y'all just don't want to sit in the front anymore! Wait a second. We're changing seats. Does that mean that Rikka and I are going to be separated? Look at her. She's looking at me with a worried expression. Or more like she's just sadly flustered. So cute.
よし。じゃあ明日席替えするか。
Oh, wait just a second. Objection! Objection!
Like that.
Spring up from my seat. I aren't pleased with these seats the way they are now, so isn't it fine if we keep our current seats?
まあな。俺もしないで済むならしない方が楽でいい。逆に席替えしたくないやつはいるか？
Rikka timidly raises her hand. She must be just that desperate. She almost never does anything to stand out in class. Segri raises her hand too. She winks grandly at us. A few other students raise their hand too, but the difference is
わかっ
obvious.
た。じゃあ明日のホームルームで席替えだな。昨日もそれでいいか？
Yes. Can't go against the popular vote. There's no choice for me but to agree. That reminds me, I got more fucking something minus 186 double lemon. Funnily enough, because like the shop where I bought it, like has like a detached, full-on drinks, like shop. Literally just like it's all just drink crates and all that. It's literally just specialized for drinks and shit like that. And I went over there and they didn't have it. and then we went into the main shop, and we were literally like about to like put everything down at the counter for the fucking cashier, and I just like saw like the fucking fridge with like the cooled drinks over there, and I saw like a Cooper's, and suddenly like my instincts flared that there's something there. So I just like looked further into like the corner that I couldn't see from the cashier, and there I see the fucking Suntory double lemon. It's just like, yes, my instincts are supreme. So yeah, I have 3 cans in my fridge right now.
この前は藤原の義房が摂政に就任したところまで説明したね。今日はその続きから。
How many stews are gonna fall asleep because of this fucker? What'd I do? What'd I do? The chances of Rikka ending up in a seat that's adjacent to me anyway is about 4 in 30. Rikka ends up in one of the corners. Those chances dwindle to 2 in 30. The odds are terrible. You don't want to be separated. Oh, I know. I've got a good idea. Excuse me, I think I forgot my textbook. Could I have someone next to me show me theirs? Thank you very much. So could I look off of yours, Rikka? Place my desk right next to Rikka's.
昨日も授業あったからカバンの中に入れてたわよね。私の家で忘れたの？
No, I've got it with me. I'll be getting up next to each other again, but seat changes are all up to look, so there's a chance things won't end up that way, right? So I wanted to get the most out of sitting next to you, at least for the day.
あなたってバカね。とても。でも、とっても嬉しいわ。
She smiles brightly at me. She pushes a textbook towards me. Push my chair closer to her so I can see it better. She's right next to me. Close enough to hold. Wanna hug her, but I can't do that during class. So, I interlock my fingers with Rikka's right hand and hold it lightly. She twitches in response. But look at her. She's red. Yeah, I know. Your face is really red. If your fucking heart rate is fast enough and loud enough for literally people in the room to hear, I think you need to visit a doctor. But it doesn't seem against it. Well, if you're copper man, then how's that work? She grips my hand back and entwines her fingers with mine. I can feel her nervousness as well as her girly softness and warmth. And it's warm. It actually took a lot of courage to do this. I'm still really nervous. But it's big rest.
気持ち悪いなんて思うはずないじゃない。私だって同じくらい汗ばんでると思うし。
You can say sweaty is kind of erotic.
何よそれ。あなたの頭にはエッチなことしかないの？変態。
You're right, I've only been thinking about that kind of stuff lately. I should keep myself in check. Now I've started doing stuff like that, but I can't stop thinking about how good it feels. Both in terms of physical and emotional pleasure.
別に主張してほしいとは言ってないわ。私だって嫌じゃないもの。
Don't like what?
わざと聞き返してるでしょ。
Figure it out. Just wanted you to say it.
あなたとエッチするのは嫌じゃないって言ったの。
That is an extremely quiet and embarrassed sounding voice. Feel a little guilty, but also really happy that she still answered my question. Still, it's a shame. Because I have to try harder. Because I don't want it to just be something you don't dislike.
そんなの女の子の口から素直に言えるわけないじゃない。
Then I'll try my best so you can.
これ以上頑張られても困るわ。昨日だってあんなに幸せだったし。
Oh yeah, the bathing scene was
持たないかもしれない。
optional. Like this was a case of either you get the bath or there's an H scene. I remember now. That was a sex scene there.
Okay.
Yeah, in which case they did not think through the extra scene for Rikka specifically, because like if you choose that one there isn't any sex happening, so what the fuck does she mean by that line? Her cheeks flush in embarrassment. She starts thinking about it seriously. Class continues on as I smile and watch her out of the corner of my eye. There are those paying hiccups. There are those paying diligent attention to the lecture, and those sleeping behind their textbooks, those doodling in their notebooks or on their desks. Sega was doing maintenance on a camera on her lap. Doubt anyone's noticed that we're holding hands. Something a bit smug. We can't just sit here and let it drink it in. I need to take proper notes for Rikka now that she is letting me do this. I look at the board and start writing away. Oh, that's alright. I copied some down wrong. I switched to my eraser. Try to erase it like I always do, but... Oh. The eraser falls when I try to use only one hand and rolls on the desk. This is an unexpected downside. It's really hard to erase mistakes with just one hand. What? Dunk. We both moved to pick it up at the same time and knocked our foreheads together. So are you okay? Oh. Rikka's pretty well-proportioned face is right there in front of me. The guy sitting behind us just happens to be asleep. Rikka seems to have picked up on what I'm thinking. Her face goes bright red as she looks flustered. Alright, you're right. Should just be grateful just complied with my request to hold hands. Grab my eraser and sit back up. Or at least I tried to, but I feel a tug on my hand. Rikka? Huh? Huh? Why? You just said we couldn't. Alright, so we all agree that we're gonna sue Toneworks if we all die due to diabetes, right?
Probably.
Seems a woman's heart is complex. Apparently I need to be forceful about things sometimes. Looks there's still a lot to learn. Got the kiss, yeah, but it was too sudden for me to get her to really enjoy it. Close her eyes. Look around again to make sure no one's watching and bring my lips close. I bring my lips up to Rikka's. Kiss once more as class continues quietly around us. July 18th, Friday. Your semester ends today. Closing ceremony takes no time at all. Boring to talk from the principal in the gym, a warning about things to watch out for during summer break from the extracurricular advisor, and done. Well, it's not like I get to just go out and play now. The biggest event of the area, the Tabata Festival, is going to be for... What the fuck? It's going to be for 3 days starting on August 6th. the school's festival is going to be on the same day, so lots of people are going to be working on preparations at school. I'm one of those people too. And there's one more thing. The moment that decided my fate for the second semester is about to happen.
席替えのくじを作ってきたから順番にこの中から引いていってくれ。
Yeah, it definitely feels like those couple of lines were supposed to be stretched out for 2 more and it just did not.
So much for that.
Students at the front of each column did rock, paper, scissors, and we're going to pull from the ladder in the order of who won. My column's dead last, and I'm second to last on my column on top of that. Maybe we should believe in finding fortune in leftovers. By the way, all I can do is pray that the seats next to Rikka don't get taken. It's Segawa's turn. She gets the seat next to my current seat, opposite of from where Rikka is.
撮影するにはまあまあの席ね。
She nods in satisfaction and sits down in her seat. Continue on. More and more seats get taken and people move across the classroom. Rikka's turn eventually arrives. The seat change is almost over at this point. There are only 2 open seats that are adjacent to each other. I won't even get to have a chance if Rikka doesn't get one of those seats first. Rikka must realize that too. I can see a bit of nervousness in her usual composed expression. She closes her eyes in prayer and puts her hands in the lottery box. The number on the piece of paper is... She looks very satisfied indeed. So I managed to pull the lot from my old seat. She looks uneasy for some reason. I don't think anyone around her has noticed, but she's clearly acting strangely. She's glancing around wearily. She clears her throat as if steeling herself. She started gently stroking the surface of my desk! She looks like she's in bliss. As I can understand, I might do the same thing if we were sitting at her desk. She eventually stops, apparently having gotten her fill of petting my desk. Then she looks around again. She leans forward. Slowly, so no one notices. She lays her face down on my desk as if it were the most boring thing in the world. Rub. Now that I'm looking closer, she's rubbing her cheek on my desk! Her expression looks like it's melting with happiness. She gasps and sits up as if it's only just now come to her, as if she's only just now come to her senses. Thought it was hard. She looks around again. She sighs with relief when she sees that no one saw her. She nonchalantly turns back towards the chalkboard. Though I saw everything. Rikka seems cool and mature, but she actually loves to be spoiled. And she only lets me see her like that, and she only acts that way towards me. I know all too well that Rikka loves me. I'm going on and on about this, I know, but I won't deny it, because of the service to Rikka's feelings if I did. If she loves me that much, then I think I'd be fine being stupid in love too.
Oi, Hino! お前の番だぞ.
Oh yes. I came to my senses at the start, it's just me and the guy behind me. And what's incredibly fortunate is that seat next to Rikka, that is Rikka's previous seat, is still open. My odds are 2-1. That's when I know. This must all be preordained. Heaven has led the way. There's no way it's a coincidence that seat is still empty. To still be empty. It's my fate to sit next to Rikka again. Yeah. Glory will be mine. Yeah, here goes. Rikka's encouragement only bolsters my confidence. She's a goddess. I walk straight down the road to victory and shove my hand down the box of fate and fortune. I feel 2 folded sheets of paper inside. My instinct tells me that the right one is the path to glory. But there's still a chance. Maybe the cruel trick of the gods. Maybe I should do the opposite instead. Oh, Callum!
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. I'll just do one, I guess.
The right. Yes! Scream in exultation upon both my fists. I've pulled a lot for Rikka's previous seat.
ああ、ヒノ。喜ぶのは勝手なんだが、何がそんなに嬉しいんだ?
What? Oh, see it like window seats. Gotta be in the sunlight's great, isn't it?
日差しな。これからの季節は暑いだけだと思うんだ。
アホね、あいつ。
そうね。でも、よかった。
Again, full-on golden retriever.
Yes.
しょうがないじゃない。本当によかったって思ったんだもの。できれば私も隣の席になったことも喜んでほしいわね。
もちろん嬉しいって思ってるわ。よろしくね、瀬川さん。
よろしく。これでリッカを近距離で取り放題よ。
それはやめて。
Swag over to the seat that I've claimed for myself. Looks like we're next to each other again. Zach was close too. Let's get along.
よろしく。あ、私に遠慮せずイチャイチャしまくってくれていいわよ。披露宴で流す新郎新婦の馴れ初め部位に使う写真バシバシ。
披露宴って。
What are you thinking? Oh no, I'm just glad I get to be next to Rikka again.
これからもよろしくね。
Yeah, let's.
Just planned all the way up till year 19.
I'll be honest. I'm feeling tired, and Bud asked me if we could keep it short anyway, so. I mean, 2 hours isn't short in the grand scheme of things, but still.
Yeah, done pretty good, all considering.
You know what? Thank God those are too small to be fucking censor worthy. As long as I did not hover over any of them.
Yeah, because the hell you would have to do to edit that.
But yeah,
you would have to cut the whole segment.
Watch me be like completely awake again the moment I press the stop recording button, because we've had the theme. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.
Take care, Kay.
Any last words, Bud? Bud? Bud! Oh my fucking god, he fucking did.
Oh shit, he did!
Anyways, guess he is no longer, you know, active duty.